Okay, here we go, part 2. Just skip a little bit so it'll fit. You just missed me walking across the base to the hind. I've got to take off straight away because there's Benzilla and there's another guy running to the hind, and it looks dodgy who's going to get there first. And I want Benzilla in this helicopter with me, not the other guy. Nothing personal against the other guy. It's just I'm in communication with Benzilla and we work well as a team, and that's kind of how the hind works. So. Nothing personal against that guy, just want to make sure that it's us two in this chopper, so that's why I flew over there. And we're back in the game. We've got 2 flags, we got 1 flag, but we're ahead on tickets, so it's time to take out some of their assets so that our team can go ahead and take out the middle flag there. We've got UAV buzzing around there, having little pot shots at. We've got bigger fish to fry right now, we've got the Apaches flying in. It's got a gunner, we've got a gunner, it looks about even right now. Don't know if the pilot's any good or not, but he loses anyway, so probably wasn't a very good pilot, who knows. So that goes down the Apache. Now I'm taking pot shots at the UAV here. I'm not completely stupid, I know that's not how you take out a UAV, but I don't know where the station is. So Benzilla's like, actually dude, it's right in front of you right there, so I'm like, oh okay, so that's how you take out a UAV, you hit the station, and I look back down, and UAV's gone, because I took out the station. So now it's trying to do what we can about this flag here, taking out survivors where I can. We've got tanks on the hill there, and I really wish that Havoc would stop buzzing past it and just take the damn thing out. It's also on a slope, so it means it's a big threat to us. I mean, you hear tank shells whizzing past us every now and then. That's because it's taking pot shots at us, because it's on a slope like that, it can aim up. So that Havoc really better take care of that thing soon. Does it engage here? No, it flies off. These armor threats are to be taken down ASAP. I think Havoc might be going for one there, but the flying coffin's back, and he's flying as fast as he possibly can go. I'm not sure what he's gunning at or anything. I think we're being gunned by a 50 cal tank on the ground. And now I'm hitting it, so the Black Hawk's not long for this world, down it goes. 2 people bail, one goes there, the other one goes there. I managed to take out one of the survivors, but the other guy just disappears off the face of the planet. And there's some bushes here, like I know he's there somewhere, and I'm looking for him. I'm gunning the bushes thinking, is he there? I'm not getting any hit markers. We can't search for long unfortunately, because we've got the Apaches back, so we need to take care of that, because that's the biggest threat. So we deal with this, and unfortunately have to leave that guy in the bushes, and he's right behind the flag, which is a really dangerous spot to leave someone. We've got to deal with the Apache, because it's here. So that's what we're doing right now, and it's really hard to shoot moving at this range, because Benzilla's dodging the rockets, and I'm trying to shoot from range. I'm trying to lead his shots, so that he goes into my shots, plus I'm compensating for drop. Plus, because it's so far away, and I can't see the ground or anything, I can't tell if we're moving backwards and forwards, and if we're like dodging his rockets, which I can't tell if we are, then my shots just go all over the place. So it's really hard to hit someone at that range, but it's the same for him, so we're just kind of playing it safe there. We've got some fast movers going underneath us there, take some pot shots so I can spot it if nothing else. And the Apache plays smart here, because it's backed up to its own base, which is real bad news for us, because their team's a lot more with it than our team, and it has a VAD support. Like every now and then, it hit us a bit there, and I'm having to go at it there. I think the Havoc gets involved here, so it has to deal with the Havoc, and that gives me a chance to get some good damage on it. And there's the damage, but the Havoc loses to it. It got Apache. So it's us versus the Apache, and I can't believe that these shots don't kill it, because I've already got the damage on it. I've got warheads upgraded, and that's definitely hitting it. I can see the explosions popping on it. But it has bad support, unfortunately. So you see we're on 21, 19, and he's dealing with something, so that's a good time to kill him. So yeah, I can't believe, there we go, finally I got it. It's a little bit too late because he's got bad support, and we go down. So smart move by the Apache, going over his own VADs. He had teammate support. Our Havoc tried to get involved, but lost hugely. It probably should have just gone for the tanks, because we really need to get these flags. About this point, because we always run smoke on the hind, like, right, well, seeing as no one seems to be darting us, armor would have been really freaking helpful then. So Benzilla's commit suicide to get some armor. I kind of was going for the Havoc there, because it's just not doing its job, it's just not being effective. That is the hole in our team that we need, because the armor is just steamrolling us right now. But Benzilla went with armor, so that if we get caught in a situation like that again, we can deal with the Apache and hopefully turn this around a bit. We're winning on tickets, but we're losing on flags, and believe me, flags are more important, unless your tickets are like they're on 20 tickets or something ridiculous. So we do some quick switching here. The guy in the second seat is completely clueless, so we managed to swap around and get in the right positions, because I got warheads, he's got armor. So we're not really scared of any other air threats right now, because I know that I can beat a hind, or I know I can beat an Apache just about without armor on Benzilla. So hopefully we can start mopping up here. And we got some sort of James Bond guy driving a car there. He's doing an epic run for his life to get to this flag. And he's doing an epic job about it, because he's dodging all my shots, and he finally gets there. And there's a tank there which shoots him, and I get the assist, and I get a kill. So, too bad for that guy, that was an epic run. The Apache's back, ignoring us, probably not a very good pilot. Oh, and see, it's all going all over the place now. I have trouble trying to hit it there, but I was so close I really couldn't miss. And we've got tanks on the flag, which is what our Havoc should be dealing with. I think that's a fast mover, so that is something I can deal with. That's a survivor. I'm getting hit markers, but unfortunately we get darted here, which just shows that Sod's Law, as soon as we change the armor upgrade from smoke, we get darted. We thought, oh, darts won't be a problem, so we'll go with armor, and there we go, we got darted as soon as we change. I didn't get darted a single time while we had smoke on, and now it's like they knew. Took about annoying. But anyway, we've had enough of the hind now. We also need boots on the ground, so me and Benzilla are going to be hoofing it from now on. And we see a fast mover on the map, so me and Benzilla and the other guy who was in the hind with us, making a beeline for the car, and it gets blown up by some complete scrub who obviously could see we're going for it. We're firing rockets at it. Obviously it's not going to do any damage. And we're not like raging completely at it, but we do fire some friendly fire at it just to let him know that if he's not a complete douchebag, he will think to himself, hang on, why are they firing at me? Oh, I was a complete idiot. And hopefully he won't do it again. So it just kind of underlines his mistake, and hopefully he won't do it again. At least that's the hope. Sometimes people are just complete douchebags and do it anyway. So that's generally the hope of why you team fire. But we've got a hell of a long walk on the way now, because we're tracing back to this flag. We have 0 flags right now, which means that even if we do have a ticket advantage right now, we are not going to be keeping it. So let's start to make a move on this flag. The upgrades I got on here, I think, are anti-armor kits, so this Scar is not as powerful as most other people's weapons, so I'm going to be at a disadvantage at any confrontations I get here, but luckily I've got Benzilla backing me up, so I'm quite confident we can take this flag. We've got a hind here without a gunner. We've just proved that we've been playing in the hind this whole match. It has been useful, but that's with me and Benzilla doing teamwork with the right upgrades on it, so just having one of us in there is not going to be doing anyone any favours, so I don't go in the hind. And we get some fast movers here to go and get our flag back. Just beat my horn to get this guy in here. More people around the flag equals more fodder that I don't get shot, and the flag goes faster. So we're trying to make a beeline for this flag. Beeline for B, how about that? But there's tanks everywhere, and being in a fast mover is not a very good idea. So I have to get out here, get some damage there with the RPG. We've got people sneaking up behind us, and another tank, so I'm trying to get out of the line of sight for that tank. Reloading on that RPG, do as much damage to the tank as I possibly can. Unfortunately, the drill doesn't quite finish it off, and it's going to reverse faster than I can walk, so that is not going to be good for me, so I tried to reload my RPG, but the other tank finished me off. So, we got 2 flags now, that's pretty good. And just try and get on one of these flags here. I think I go for a Havoc again, just to see if the Havoc's here, but it's not. Which one do I go for? I'm going to go for a tank. I've got warheads on the tank, so it's not ideal. I'd always prefer to have vision optics. It's generally because warheads are kind of, they add a little bit of power to you, but with vision optics on a tank, I can hit a tank 2 times before it even sees me, so especially in an open area like this. So I'd always prefer vision optics, but that's not gonna happen because I just have to kind of wing it. Yeah, the Havoc was definitely something I was going for there because I've got tanks everywhere, and our Havoc has been failing so hard this match because of stuff like that. Those tanks are just going around doing what they will, and no one's stopping them, no one's doing anything about it. It's a job for our Havoc, and it's just not happening. See, I spot a little TV screen there. I haven't seen that since I played the single player mode, so I have no idea what that is, so we'll be checking that out in just a second. Keeping an eye out for people spawning. I'm checking the death screen there because there was nobody on the flag, so I'm checking if there's any people dying, like there are now, but too late, I've already got the flag, so it's probably going to be no one spawning here. I'm going to wait to get this flag. And there we go. I'm just checking out this little screen. I'm like, what the hell is that? Okay, I'll check that out. It's nothing. Back in the tank. That's proving that I've never been on this map ever before as well. Just like, I'm like, oh, look, books and shelves and stuff. More noobish tactics. Man, I'm getting triple teamed by a tank and 2 armor support people. So I'm getting hits with these tanks with the armor upgrade, so it's not a complete loss. As you can see, they've actually infiltrated our base with AT4s and all kinds of other stuff. And he's got an AT4 with Magnum ammo, so that's going to be tough to take. Because he's probably going to have an advantage on me. I've got an explosive upgrade and I've got another explosive upgrade, so I don't really have any sort of advantage on infantry at this moment. So this guy's got Magnum ammo, he has got an advantage on me. But I've got to go for it anyway. And I think that's him dead anyway. Nearly died to that one, but I managed to come out on top. I see their birds in the air, generally because we're not. So it's really hard to get any sort of advantage going, because as soon as we go down here to take care of flags, the things we were keeping pinned are the ones that are just dominating our team from a different angle. So it's really hard to try and... I mean, I could tell you where it went wrong. It was just when we were in the hind, we opened up for the Havoc to just predate on their armor, and nothing happened. And now we're on the ground. Their armor's still causing us massive problems. So we're looking at the tickets. I think the alarm just went off. They've got 2 flags. I've got 1. So right now I'm going to play defensively. I'm going to try and grab as many tickets as possible while not losing any of my own. So kill a guy there. Unfortunately for me, on a 3 flag capture, 2 flags versus 1 is not something that's really going to be working well. I managed to snipe that guy as well, so that's good. Because they've got 2 flags, we've got 1, so there's no amount of me kicking ass here and getting tickets and not losing any is really going to help. So I managed to get about 4 tickets, I think, in the end before the game ends. And look at the score, and we've gone down about 5 tickets in that whole time, and our score has gone down about 20 tickets in that whole time. So there's really nothing I could have done. I tried to play it defensively, it didn't work. I tried to play it with some hind support, and yeah, just did what I did and checked out this map for the first time. So it's interesting to see that the hind is still pretty damn cool. But it has its role, and like all good games with strategy, if all the roles aren't doing their thing, then you still could be just killed easily on the other way. So I make a dash for the other one, but it's not going to work. Even though it says we won, we actually lost, so that kind of sucks. But that's been Heavy Metal. I might do some more Conquest maybe one day if you guys want it. But yeah, see you guys soon.